see if it goes
Why don't you
away
just
from me, it
tap
comes
on it?
back.
Just tap on it. Wouldn't that give you a spike?
Yes, it would. Why have I never done that in the 5 years we've been doing this podcast?
Hey, my voice is somewhat back to normal.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Welcome to Namely 90s. Wow. The podcast that takes you back to the time before smartphones, Google, and Y2K. Join your hosts as they relive the pop culture that shaped a generation and the parts that many people wish they could forget. Listen in to the conversation about how the decade defined those who spent their childhood there and how it shaped them as adults. So, turn down the grunge and dial up the internet. Let's get started. It's time for Namely 90s.
That's right. You're listening to Namely 90s. My name's Andrew, and over there's Brandon.
That's me.
You can find us online at namely90s.com or on Instagram and Bluesky at namely90s. You can also find us on YouTube every Monday at youtube.com/@namely90s. And finally, if you'd like to support our little show, head over to patreon.com/namely90s and get signed up for one of our support levels before you lose your chance.
Yes.
This show, folks, is ending at the end of May.
Yes. Because, if we're just honest, we don't have time for it anymore, do we?
No, frankly not. I have 17,000 jobs. It was nice when I was unemployed for like 3 weeks, but... And then you were employed, and now we're both gainfully and overly employed. So, yeah.
Yep. So much responsibility. But here we are, alas. And then I'm going to be needing to record a second episode after this for reasons, and then reasons you'll hear in the recording and maybe the following recording. Who knows? We have another, this final season of Namely 90s is brought to you by Boot or Reboot. I think that might just be how we cross the goal line. Maybe at the end of our final episode, we ask, do we boot or reboot? Yeah.
It's just a boot or reboot podcast. We could start a podcast called Boot or Reboot.
We're just rebranding it right now. Perfect. Also, we could, with the amount of stuff that they just they do. The problem is it's a visual medium, so our audio only listeners don't get to see the full trailers. Which is
although I do think it's funny, popular podcasts, some of them are just now adding video, and they're like, podcasts have to do video, and it's like, I mean, we were doing it for a long time ago, probably before we needed it. But
oh yeah. Although the most healthiest amount of views and downloads we have come from our YouTube page. So thank you.
Sure.
Hi YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
We appreciate you sticking with us, even though we're not doing Namely 90s Minute anymore. But yeah, and to the people of the future that somehow just stumble across this episode for no reason, thanks. Well, thanks for listening. We're done, but if you want to see more of us, I don't know. Find us on
please note,
media.
Many of the remarks I've made out of context may sound bad, but do note they are sarcastic and tongue-in-cheek and making fun of the Republicans. Also, my views do not represent those of my employer.
Or mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what outlandish thing do you want to say this week, Andrew?
How are our civil liberties being eroded this week? Let's see. First of all, my voice is back. That's good.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Little hoarse.
I had a little horse in my throat. Let's see. Where were we here? How are our civil liberties being? Well, isn't it cool how the president and Congress and all of the billionaire cronies can insider trade with impunity? Yeah. But we literally put Martha Stewart in jail for it.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
But she got her own Born a Crime wine, so
that's true. Gotta like Martha Stewart. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, I would smoke a doobie with Martha Stewart, like the Snoop Dogg does. Yeah,
between Martha Stewart and Ina Garten, aka the Barefoot Contessa, are like the moms of the cooking channel. Although apparently the Barefoot Contessa is not very nice, but she is an older white lady from the Hamptons. Like apparently she refused to do a appearance for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
I mean, all she does is drink and cook. Like, why would a kid want to
I don't know, because we love Ina, but don't never meet your heroes, I guess.
True. Although I met Ben Gibbon on a plane once, and he was pretty cool.
Gosh, her garden is on point.
Yeah. I mean, the Make-A-Wish was probably like, I want to go to her house and just go like help her garden. And she's like, you were making
no.
fun. Yeah.
Anyway,
let some brat touch my my vegetables and flowers. That's a euphemism.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Inside
what
training.
else?
I still haven't looked at what my portfolio
Tariffs
looks like.
instituted, rolled back again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Walmart commercials in the 90s, the rollback commercials.
Roll them up, roll them back, roll them back, roll them back, roll them back. No, rawhide.
Rawhide.
So that's the song.
Rolling. Keep
that
the
was
presses rolling.
That was the theme to Rawhide.
It had that bouncy smiley face. It would go and like lower the prices
with the rodeo hat, because it was, I believe it was a 1950s or 60s like.
Yeah, I know the
television serial.
I feel like I'm surprised the Republicans didn't make something where it was like the bouncy head turned out to be Joe Biden's head, and then the prices went up when he went near them.
1959 to 1965, Rawhide, American Western television series starring Eric Fleming and Clint Eastwood. Oh. Rawhide. Cool. Sorry, that wasn't your question.
Isn't that a thing a dog eats as a treat?
Yes, but also like I think it has to do with cattle ranching. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never watched it. I think my grandfather used to watch it. Who knows?
Didn't someone else die? Like
sure.
To talk about someone that we know? No.
What celebrity died recently?
I feel like there was one.
Val Kilmer.
Oh yeah, we already talked about that.
Gene Hackman. Ruby Perez was killed in a nightclub collapse days after performing in NYC. Yeah,
there was that. What do you say? There was like a nightclub collapse in the Dominican.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was actually a question at trivia tonight.
Too soon.
Yeah. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga star, Richard Norton, died at age 75 in March 30th.
Okay, so maybe not. Nothing else happened.
I feel like we're just losing steam in general.
I mean, to be fair, it is after 10 o'clock and we both had long days.
Yes.
So maybe we should just get into the content of the episode.
This is my day off. All right, everybody. Oh, that's what I want to talk about last week. The Backstreet Boys are doing a Millennium 2 album that's coming out in July. Millennium 2.0. Is it cool?
Is it the same album re-recorded? Is it new songs? Is it like they're adding other people into the songs?
Let's see. Let's get down to it. We have a Billboard article. Millennium 2.0. It's an anniversary album. And they're playing at the Sphere. What? It's a revamped version of Millennium. I
knew it.
Yeah.
Surprise guests.
They revealed it Valentine's Day morning. The anniversary edition, for which the group members recreated their iconic album cover, futuristic all-white outfits and all, will feature remastered versions of all the songs on the original track list, plus a few uncovered demos and some live recordings from the 1999 to 2000 Into the Millennium World Tour.
To be honest, I don't think you need to remaster something from 20 years ago.
Right. does that
things
just
were pretty heavily mastered back then.
Yeah, does that just imply that the original like CD sucked? Or
No, I think it was fine. I think it's just a money grab. But hey, I mean, wouldn't you?
Yes. Rock your body right.
Right.
Is that the right album? Back
I think it
straight
is.
back.
All right. Why jazz hands? I don't know. Jazz hands.
Critics accuse them of being a flash in the pan. I Want It That Way, which was not the song we were singing. Larger Than Life, which was not the song we were singing. Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely, which was not the song that we were singing. And The One. Okay, so I often say that my first album that I purchased with my own money, it was Jimmy Eat World's Bleed American, which is technically true. But I did purchase Millennium when we were in like, I don't know, the 3rd or 4th grade.
Wow.
I guess it came out when we were in the 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
What year?
1999.
We're going to party like it's in a 19 and in a 99. That would have been 4th grade.
Okay. So yeah. 1997 was Everybody Backstreet's Back. So.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, are you ready for this boot or reboot? This morally unjust. Are you excited for Millennium 2.0?
Is that the boot or reboot? Not really. They're remastering something that doesn't really need remastering. So cool.
Were you a Backstreet Boys fan or an NSYNC fan?
Why choose just one?
Fair.
I don't know. I would say probably Backstreet Boys just by a hair.
Same.
I didn't dislike either of them at their peak, but
I mean, I was Team Backstreet Boys. Obviously, I had Millennium. So, ready for this boot or reboot?
Let's say yes.
You know, I'm
once, ready for bed.
Yeah, same. For once, this is a great energy we're bringing to this. For once, we're not doing a movie. I thought it'd be fun to do video games.
I don't think we're recording 2 tonight, by the way.
Who knows?
I think I'll die during this one episode, but let's do it.
Probably. We're going back to an original Game Boy game that I know we both had. I think you had the yellow version, question mark?
I had yellow because it matched my yellow Game Boy
Nice. And I had blue to start, but I think eventually got the other 2 colors because I was a single child and had to trade Pokemon between myself and games I was playing. All right. We're going to look at the original commercial for Pokemon Red and Blue right now. Sorry, this is so small. It's in 240. Enjoy.
That's also what she said.
Hey, little buddy, want to ride?
Pikachu!
Yeah, whatever. I'll be right back.
So they Andy Richter?
Where can you catch all 150 Pokemon?
It's not.
Kind of looks like it. Or not Andy Richter.
On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here.
Somebody.
Who's that larger man?
Games and systems sold.
He was a bus driver. He just lured a bunch of Pokemon onto
that was loud.
Bus. Yes, sorry, the volume bar. You saw the volume bar. Yeah. So that didn't show much gameplay, so I wanted to show a little gameplay for those of us that can see it. This is from I think the Nintendo DS eShop release. Yeah, let's take another dip down memory lane.
Oh, all the nostalgia.
Oh yeah, the music, like how good was the music? It's like taking you through the cities. Oh, there's one of those trainers was the kid that's like, I like shorts, I think. Wow. Yeah. Nintendo eShop trailer. So
I do remember that. Wow.
Yeah. Nostalgic. And then, Andrew, have you seen the trailer for the newest installment of the Pokemon game coming out in 2025?
No, will that be affected by the tariffs by chance?
So actually, you are up on things. The Nintendo Switch 2 was originally going on for pre-order on April 9th, which we're recording as of recording was yesterday. And in fact, they had to push back the pre-order date because of said tariffs, and also
push it real good.
Just gonna double check that they didn't open pre-orders yesterday because he rolled back on those. Oh, look, they are live. That's fun.
Whoops.
Well, luckily,
that's actually why he rolled back the tariffs, is simply because of the Switch 2.
Well, luckily, I put my interest down via my Nintendo online account, so maybe I will get it within the next 3 years.
Good times.
Oh, yes. All right. And then, so this is a trailer for the newest installment in the Pokemon franchise. Technically, it's part of the Pokemon Legends line, but this would be the second game in Legends.
Legends ZA.
Yeah, or should we have gone over, you know what, let's
go over what it is. Okay, never mind.
Trailer first, and then I'll talk about both of them. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So the graphics has changed.
Why are you Michael Jackson in this game? That's what I don't understand.
I know. So this is set in the 5th generation city, Kalos, I think. And it's based off of France. Paris, specifically, the city.
But literally, the protagonist looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah. He has the Tribly and...
Is that not a girl, or is it meant to be ambiguous?
I think that one's a girl, but that one's a guy.
Okay.
And he's also standing like Michael Jackson. Oh, wow. He has the, like, 90s Michael Jackson hairline. That one's a girl, I think. And then, is this Dynamaxing? No, this is Mega Evolution, which is a mechanic introduced into generation games.
Like, what's the actual gameplay going to look like?
Like the battles that you were saying. So, in the Pokemon Legends line, battles happen in real time. And this is not actual gameplay footage.
Pokemon ZA. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
Pokemon ZA. All right. But let me read some information for you. So the first thing we watched was Pokemon Red and Blue trailers, which is a 1996 role-playing game developed by Game Freak. I think it was released internationally in 98 and 99 as Pokemon Red and Blue, while enhanced version was named Yellow Version Special Pikachu Edition, which is the one Andrew had. And that was released in 99/2000. The player controls the protagonist from an overhead perspective, navigates the fictional region of Kanto in a quest to master Pokemon battling. The goal is to become the champion of the Indigo League by defeating the 8 gym leaders and the top Pokemon trainers in the land, the Elite Four. Another objective is to complete the Pokedex, an in-game encyclopedia, by obtaining all 151 Pokemon. Red and Blue uses the Game Link cable, which connects 2 Game Boy systems together and allows Pokemon to be traded or
Game
battled
Link,
between
was it
games.
Firewire or USB?
I think it was a USB. Like a USB-A, maybe?
It looks like a USB indeed.
Actually, no. Actually, now that you mention it, I think the Game Boy Color had a Firewire.
Actually, it doesn't specify. It must be its own proprietary.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true.
Proprietary.
Yeah, you could Game Link cable. It looks like a kind of a mashup of a micro USB or USB-B mini, but fatter. Yeah. Huh.
It really doesn't actually explain it on Wikipedia.
It does not. And both versions feature the same plot, and while they can be played separately, players must trade between both games to obtain all original 151 Pokemon. It has a score of 89% on game rankings, and it was in the top 100 games of all time from IGN, jointly selling over 400 million copies worldwide. They got remade for the Game Boy as Fire Red and Leaf Green in 2004, and then most recently for the Nintendo Switch's Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee in 2018. They were also re-released on the Virtual Console for the Nintendo 3DS in 2016 to commemorate their 20th anniversaries. Whereas this new game is Pokemon Legends ZA. It's an upcoming 2025 video game developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company for the Switch and the Switch 2. It's a part of the 9th generation of Pokemon video games and is a sequel to Pokemon X and Y from 2013, which is a 5th generation game. It takes place in Lumiose City, which is in the Kalos region, which is based on Paris, France. And let's see, of note, the Legends uses a real-time combat system that takes into account the positioning of the player character, their Pokemon, and the timing of used moves, and allows Pokemon to move around and dodge attacks while in battle. This allows to do preemptive strikes and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, it's live, man. It's real. You're in it. So, Andrew, which would you rather play?
The first one,
really? Hands
down.
All the way back.
Yeah. The problem I think that I have with the newer one is, it annoys me that that's the best they're ever going to do with the graphics, because they choose that art style, and like they're just not willing to push it. First of all,
push it real.
And I understand like the reasoning is it's kind of a cartoony thing and it's supposed to look cartoony, but it just feels like, why spend so much time advancing the console to put the same crap out? Like, stop updating the console. You're not doing anything. Second of all, I feel like the storyline, it just feels very like, the thing I liked about those games is like the open world feel. This all happens within one location. So I think it takes away some of the interest, and it's all about just ranking up.
It's a sprawling metropolis.
Yeah, but like all the side quests and like different environments and things. I just think they just lost a little bit of the wonder that was the original game, which was the fact that you could kind of like, it was a traveling. Pokemon's always been about traveling, from one place to another, not just within one city. Even
in the original Gen 5 game, it wasn't just in this one town. This was like the center of the map, but it was also like you still traveled from city to city.
Yeah, and I don't know why both characters look like Michael Jackson. It's weird.
Astonishing. Who's
so
bad?
There you go.
Nice.
It does not look good to me, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, I'm sure it'll be playable.
I think it'll be good. I enjoyed the previous Legends Arceus game, and it was refreshing compared to the last two generations of Pokemon games. But once they finally integrated into like a proper like mainline game, which I think they're calling this a mainline game, I'm not sure.
I also got to say the name Legends Z through A is the stupidest name in flipping history.
So that more has to do with the legendary Pokemon that it's based on. Zygarde.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Legends Z to A, like it just does not flow.
Fair.
Sorry,
fair.
Guys. A couple missteps, couple miscues, probably will be fine. But the first one, how can you go wrong?
True. And
other than the fact that it's on
music.
Yeah, I don't know.
Other than the fact that, yeah. And
Chef's Kiss.
Chef's Kiss. That's the wrong sign.
It is.
All right.
Very good.
Very good. All right. My life. Should we take a break? And then...
How about you? You never said yours.
Gun to my head. Which one would I rather play?
Yeah.
Do I have to play it on the Game Boy or could I play it on the Switch?
I think you can play it on whatever console you want.
Then I would play. This is hard because I do want to play the new game.
You want to, but there's a difference between wanting to play it because it's novel and like, let's say it was the last thing you could play before you died, and you had already, and it wasn't novel to you. You had played both already.
Okay. Then I would go with the classic blue.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. Easy decision. Should we take a break and then do a BuzzFeed quiz and get out of here?
Let's do it. Now let's go to a break. That's not what we say. Now it's time for the break. Please listen to a word from these sponsors. MeUndies.
I mean, if you're listening to this after we got free hosting for it post the end of the show, you did just hear some sort of advertisement.
Visit simplysafe.com, promo code. We don't have a promo code.
And now back to the show.
Hashtag not a sponsor. And now back to the show.
All right. I found a BuzzFeed quiz that asks, which Pokemon are you?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Very broad.
From Gabriel H. Sanchez.
Gotta catch 'em all.
It was updated on the 3rd.
Very musical today.
Pretty sure we didn't do it yet.
I don't think so.
Ooh. King's Hawaiian rolls to do classic French toast.
Okay.
I see you.
There's so much to read. Come on now.
Do you want me to do it? Or do you want to do it?
I'll do it. Fans of Pokemon know that all of the pocket monsters are special in their own ways. The TV show expanded on the card game's lore, showing audiences what makes each character stand out. Not only does each of them have a different set of attacks, they also have distinct personality traits. For example, Meowth absolutely loves to yap. Looking at an image of just about any Pokemon, it's easy to say, yes.
Card game? The card game's lore?
He's so mean, but which one truly embodies the core aspects of your personality? In other words, which Pokemon are you?
It was a video game. Sorry.
If you've ever wondered whether you're more like a peppy Pikachu, a deceptively adorable Bulbasaur, or the mysterious Mewtwo, you're in just the right place. Nope, you're in the right place. We have got the quiz for you. Just answer these 7 fun questions and we'll let you know which Pokemon matches your vibe. All right.
It was a video game that the anime was based off of, not like.
It's fine. Fine.
No, they're ruining my childhood, Andrew.
All right. So why don't you go with the first question?
All right. Where do you live? Pallet Town, Viridian City, Pewter City, Cerulean City, Vermilion City, Lavender Town, Cinnabar Island, Fuchsia City, or Saffron City?
Most of these are named after colors.
Oh yeah. Was Cinnabar not a color?
I'm quite partial to... I think it was Vermilion City. I'll go Vermilion.
I'm on the road to Viridian City. Oh, wrong one. You went with Vermilion City, Lieutenant Surge's home base. I liked Celadon City the most.
Okay.
But not on here. Not on here. Of all of these, I think I like Lavender Town the best because it has that like really creepy music in like a minor key.
All right. Choose a gym badge. We have the Boulder badge, Cascade badge, Thunder badge, Rainbow badge, Soul badge, Volcano badge, Earth badge, Marsh badge, or Relic badge.
I don't remember what the Relic badge is from, but it's not one of the
original. It looks like a Biohazard Mickey Mouse to me.
I can see that. Are you just picking it off of the look or what?
I will, because I don't know jack about any of this.
I'm gonna go with Misty's Cascade badge because that's the highest I got at the Toys R Us Pokemon trading card game thing.
Nice. I'm gonna be an ally and go with the Rainbow badge.
Nice. That's the Erica's grass Pokemon gym badge. Choose your favorite game. Red version, blue version, yellow version, gold version, black version, diamond version, ruby version, omega ruby version, or Pokemon X.
I think we all know I'm going to choose yellow version.
Why didn't they have silver? They have gold. They don't have silver on here. I mean, I should choose blue. I had ruby first, diamond. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're gonna go with gold version. I don't know why that took me so long, because you get both Kanto and Johto in that one.
All right.
How many questions are there?
7.
Okay.
All right. So now my turn to ask a question, eh?
I believe so.
What's your best quality? Respectfulness, honesty, passion. Passionate's not a quality.
No,
Humble, focused, confident, brave, likable, or sexy?
My best quality of these are, I can't tell if I am, I don't know.
I
Do you
was
want to pick
fell
for
over
each other?
yawning so hard.
I know, right?
Let's see. I will pick for you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Guess I'm
Respectful
okay.
for you.
And for you, I was gonna say focus until you said you were yawning.
I'm not a
let's-
focused person.
Let's go with honest.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your greatest weakness?
By the way, this is totally out of context.
Yes.
You know the people who did that show, What Not to Wear?
Yes.
They have a new show called Wear Whatever the F You Want. I'm just like, I feel like you're sending mixed messages now.
And they're right
Sorry.
after each other. Same contestants. What's your greatest weakness? Distant, selfish, perfectionist,
-ist.
impatient, unassertive, controlling, stubborn, always late, or pushy.
Ugh.
I feel like I'm
Jesus
a few
Christ.
of these.
Let's see. Should we tell each other or should we just choose our own?
I think we could choose our own.
I'm going to go with impatient.
I'm going to go with stubborn.
Fair. Who's hottest? Ash Ketchum, Misty, Barack, Gary Oak, Nurse Joy, Professor Oak, Jesse James, or Officer Jenny?
Oh, I liked Misty, but I'm going to go Nurse Joy because, not a child.
Fair. I mean, we're assuming that, let's say like we're the same age as them. You know
Fair.
what I mean?
Yes.
Because we were their age when we were kids.
True.
But then I don't know why we would be sexualizing them at 12 years old. So now
Also
I'm really
true.
confused.
We're just
I
part of that
like
generation.
Officer Jenny. I like a woman in uniform. So wait, did I just reveal too much?
Pick an evolutionary stone. Firestone, Waterstone, Thunderstone, Moonstone, Leafstone.
When our powers
Sunstone,
combine.
Shiny.
That was the Elon Musk. No, I was doing the ring. Oh,
but
God.
it's cropped out.
Yeah, that was me doing a ring. Oh, dear Lord.
Shiny Stone,
Leaf
Dusk
Stone looks a
Stone,
little
Dawn Stone. I am Captain Planet.
The leaf stone either looks like a cheese Danish or something not appropriate. I'm starting to get some weird lag, by the way.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I'm gonna go with the the dusk stone because I think the purple is cool. Oh man,
Cool. I'm gonna go with the. I always like the Waterstone. You get a Vaporeon out of that. Oh, jeez.
Vaporeon. Oh yeah, what?
I am displeased.
I just got my answer. I am Pikachu. Yes.
What?
Sure, you can be stubborn
That's-
at times, which is the one you chose. but you also know how to kick some butt when the time is right. You're a strong Pokemon and an even stronger friend. Any Pokemon master would be proud to have you on their team.
I got Magikarp. Hidden deep within your clumsy and seemingly useless fish body is a ferocious sea monster just waiting to escape and kick some Pokemon butt. So don't worry. We all grow into our own at some point. Your time will come eventually.
Oh my God, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I hate you so much.
Mine just says yay and win at the bottom.
Mine says hook up your friends. Oh, mine also says yay and win. All right.
My computer is dying, so you may want to wrap this up.
Yeah. All right. Well, take the quiz and let us know what you got on our socials at Namely90s on whatever I feel like responding to you on. And that's it for this week's edition of Namely90s. Remember, you can find new episodes out every Monday until the end of May. Find us on Instagram, Bluesky, and YouTube at Namely90s with 90s and tell us what you want us to talk about on future episodes. So if you'd like to support the show, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Namely90s, also with 90s. You could subscribe for like a month or something. Finally, you can also contact us through our website, Namely90s.com. Please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Audible, Magikarp, Pocket Cast, Castbox, iHeart Radio, Good Pods, and wherever you get your podcasts from. I'm Brandon, that's Pikachu, and we'll catch you next time.
You know what it was? It was causing that. It was literally the BuzzFeed quiz. I closed the BuzzFeed quiz, and it's better now.